Welcome to the video lecture on open source programming language and design concept, provided by Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. Let me introduce my group members. G. Pradeepan, DIT 09C20316, K. Amsini, DIT 09C10182, and Amila, DIT 08C10117, B. Prashant, DIT 08C10118. This is our third year first semester. We are following the Information Technology and Software Engineering stream. This video lecture basically consists of software design for the open source products. So let's have a quick description on open source product. What is an open source? The software products that are freely available and offered by development committees online. These softwares we can download in the websites, so anyone can use without any restrictions. You don't need to pay for this, and you can even modify the source code according to your purpose. This open source is the fashion is nowadays are very popular in the information world. These open source products are coming with no warranty, but they are very well tested by the development groups. Let me give some examples of open source software. First one is Mozilla Firefox. Widely using this Mozilla Firefox as a web browser. It's available in the website. You can easily download without any restriction. VLC player, very popular player for the media. It supports most of the media formats. OpenOffice, very popular office software, and the operating system called Linux. Nowadays it's available as Fedora 11. For this video lecture, we got the JEdit as our open source software. So let's see what is JEdit. JEdit is a text editor for the programmers. It supports more than 130 languages. This software program written in Java. So basically Java is a portable language, so it runs on multiple platforms like macOS, OS2, Unix, VMS and Windows. It's having so many features like auto indent and syntax highlighting for more than 130 languages, supports a large number of characters encoding including UTF-8 and Unicode. It's having a features called plugins. We can create plugins with the program and we can plug to the other softwares, and it works compatibility and completely error-free features it's having through the JEdit software. So this will improve the extensibility of this JEdit software feature. Okay, we'll see what kind of language that need to be used in open source software. We'll see for an open source software, the language should be able to write or modify easily by anybody, because this software product can modify by anyone in all over the world. Therefore, the product is designed or created that software language more important in that open source software. So that purpose, we have to consider some characteristics of programming language. Let's see what are the characteristics that should be needed for an open source software. First one, writability. Writability is a key factor for that open source software. This is provide to create the source code very easy manner. So no need to go through more than all over the books, and it used to do the programming in an easy way and easy in a short period. So this will reduce the time also. And next key factor is the readability. For any modification, that source code should be understandable. So therefore, that source code should given the right understand to the user. Then only he can modify or change the code according to his purpose. So for the open source software, this readability characteristic also most important. And the next characteristic is the reliability. Reliability is most key feature of the open source product because it doesn't have any warranties. So therefore this product should be reliable. That means it should work correctly. Then only it will exist in the user, because otherwise the product get failed and nobody will use that product. So therefore for an open source product, the reliability is the most important key factor. And let me see how the JEdit used that software to develop that product. Okay. The language used in JEdit. JEdit written in Java Bean Cell scripting language. So we'll see what is this Bean Cell. Bean Cell is small free embeddable Java source interpreted with object scripting language. It has features written in Java. So basically it's follow all the concepts of Java. Bean cells executes standard Java statements and expressions directly without first compiling them. Therefore, this will work very efficiently in the compilation times. Now we will see why Bean cell has been used in JEdit and what are the features that are emphasized to create the JEdit in Bean cell. We will see the general features. Through this Bean cell, we can script object as simple method closure and a simple new kind of scripting language. So it covers the simplicity principle, so anyone can easily and shortly can create the source code. And it allows the developer to do relaxing types. So this facility is increase the user to create the source code with a very flexible types, and this will increase the extensibility functionality. So through this, the user can create the source code with an efficient manner without any errors. The writing Bean cell script that look exactly like Java method code. So this is a regulatory principle is saying that the software program need not to be studied or don't need to refer anything. We have a regular pattern to write that code. So therefore we can easily, if we know the Java, we can easily follow and we can easily script the Bean cell. And it's maintaining the framework of Java syntax. So it covers this syntactic principle. As in Java, it covers the syntactic principle. Therefore, it has all the syntaxes with the correct manner. So it's according to work as Java. So therefore, Bean cell also covers the syntactic principle. Now we see what are the features that Bean cell has kind of Java features. Because of this feature only that Bean cell acting as a portability language. So first key feature that full Java arithmetic, logical and bitwise operation are allowed by Bean cell. Therefore, it's very easy to code the source program and it's having the methods and every logical operations. And next one is emulation of strongly typed variable and methods. So it's covering the reliability principle. Basically, through the strongly typed, we can reduce many errors which are occurred in execution or runtime. So therefore, if we covered all the things, we can run a reliable software through the execution. So error occurrence is of failure is very reducible. And it has loops and control structure with breaks and returns. It's covering the structural principle. So this product is very structureful. Therefore, we can create the source code with the correct control structures. Next one, method invocation with overload method resolution. So we can overload the methods in Bean Cell. Therefore, it's giving more facility to do the coding in the Bean Cell script. So this will give the extensibility functionality in the codes. So for the programmers, it's easy to do several polymorphism operations among the inside of the code. Okay, well, the last one is the scripting features. In the scripting features, mainly it's considering the writability. Writability is the most needed thing to create that software. So let's see what are the key features that has used in Bean Cell. It has convenient syntax for hash tables and primitive wrapper types. So therefore we can use those wrapper types and we can use in any places of the coding without any errors. And also it has methods with strong or loose typing of arguments and return values. This will increase the writability and the rework. It will reduce the rework effort. So once we create a method and we can call inside of the coding, so we don't need to override the same code over again. And also it has a feature of scripted objects with JavaScript like method closures. So this object with JavaScript helps to the developers to create the efficient source code without any errors. And it has the event endless functionalities like swing event endless, keyboard events, mouse click events, and tab events. Likewise, it's having the event endless. So therefore we not to write any special keywords or the source code to identify the events. It has integrated all the event endless. So therefore for a programmer he can use that event endless and he can create a more efficient software source code and he can change or modify without according to his purpose. So this kind of programming used in JEdit, and in our next lecture we will cover all the key features of JEdit and how the key features are handled by that software program. Thank you for your listening. Thank you very much.